Allan, how was the international break?
Very good. The international break come in a very good time for me because I start to feel my hamstring in the half time against Nottingham Forest. So it was the perfect time for me to recover, to make sure I do everything to be ready for that very important game against Manchester United. And now I'm fully fit, so I'm very happy with that.
And you got to spend some of the break in our part of the world, in Dubai, in the Middle East. Bit of sun on your back.
Yeah, I've been in Dubai, but after I need to go back in France and to do a lot of treatment, 2 or 3 times a day, to make sure like I'm ready and fit for the game against Manchester, because it was my main focus and the most important for the team and for the manager. So I'm really happy now to be able to be fully fit for the game against Manchester.
Was it a bad injury? How? Because you came off, didn't you, half time against Forest? Was it serious?
No, was something small, but especially because I've been injured in the same place before. I need to know my body, and I know my body very well now, and to be careful and to make sure I don't make it worse, and do the treatment and the training I need to do to be able to play that game.
I mean, you're quite a dynamic player by nature, so I suppose hamstrings are always going to be an issue, something you have to look after.
Yeah, for every single player, like if we look Miggy, Joe Willock, Callum Wilson, all of the players like are very fast and sprint a lot. Like every game going to be in the situation where we have to be careful about that. So it's what I try to do now, and I'm very happy to didn't be injured in that game and to don't be out and to be available for the manager and the team.
It comes, I suppose, as well on the back of 2 wins. It felt as if Newcastle went through maybe a sticky patch through February. So to get the 2 wins against Wolves and Forest, do you feel it just injected a bit of confidence, a bit of belief back into the campaign?
Yeah, for sure it was difficult because we draw many games and we have like very difficult lose against Liverpool and Manchester City. So it was difficult game to win. And when we look now, we have like a very good dynamic because we win 2 games. So it's always better to play against Manchester when you have win 2 games before than play against Manchester when you have lost some game before. So for sure, like we feel good. We have the break, so we are all fully fit to try to do everything to win that game.
And there's some great history between Newcastle and Manchester United. You make your debut against Manchester United for Newcastle.
Yeah, it was my 4 games.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was incredible.
And so down the years, some fantastic fixtures, and always seems to be something riding on it. This time around, if you win, likely you'll go 3rd in the table, which would be incredible coming into this final stint.
It's incredible. It was very sad for us to lose against them in a cup final, but we have the chance to win and to play like very good against them and to put ourselves in the best situation it's possible for the top 4, especially because we have 2 games in hand of Tottenham. So for sure will be like very, very important game, and if we want to be to the top 4, we need to make sure we are capable to fight against this team.
Yeah, I imagine most fans, if you asked them, if you said, would you have preferred to win this one or win the cup final, they probably would have gone for the cup final. But now, what would it mean to this club to finish top 4 if you could beat Manchester United on Sunday and put yourselves in position to qualify for the Champions League?
Will be top. Will be like a revenge, I will say, and for sure it's something we want to do, because I still feel painful about the lose against them in the cup final, and it's a great way to show to them it's a different game, because we have 1 loss and 1 draw against them. So we need to make sure we win that one, and they know it's not going to be easy for them to beat us, especially when we play at St. James Park. So will be a great game to watch, and I'm going to give my best.
Do you feel like you owe them one? You had that one moment in the first half when you danced through and David De Gea made that wonderful save from you at the near post. If he doesn't save that, it could have been so different.
Yeah, for sure. I think about that action a lot, and when I look back the action, I know I did nothing wrong. I did like a very good tricks to put myself in situation when I can shoot, and it's what I did, and was incredible save by De Gea. So, you know, sometimes we need lucky. If we look the goal of Rashford, you have the lucky to score that goal because Sven touched the ball when he tackled. So I hope we're going to have more lucky, especially at home, and just to make sure, like, I don't care about what's going to happen if we'll win finally. So that's the most important. It's to win that game and to play very good if we can.
I don't know if it's lucky or unlucky for them, but Casemiro not available on Sunday. And when Manchester United have played without him this season, they haven't looked as good.
I don't know if it's lucky or not for them, but for sure it was like a big problem for us because he scored the first goal in the cup final, the head. So I hope will be good for us if he's not there. But we know the team like Manchester United, they'll always have like good player to play and to replace Casemiro. So I hope we're going to win because we don't really look like who play or who not play. It's all about us. It's all about what we're going to do on the pitch, and we need every single player to be ready to win that game.
Yeah, speaking of you, we know that Miggy Almiron's going to miss a few games before he's fit again. Anthony Gordon was obviously injured just before the international break. Obviously, you came off against Forest. It's not the biggest squad. So how would you feel you are set now, and how big a role will you have to play in this run into the end of the season?
I know like some players going to come back soon. I hope Anthony Gordon come back soon because we really need him. We have Jacob Murphy play like very well at the moment. Isaac is back from injury because he's been a long time injured as well, and now he's back and start game, score goal, and what he did is incredible. So I have a great relation with Isaac, and for sure we will need like every player fit and ready mentally as well to win that game. We have Joe Linton come back from suspended as well, so I'm sure like we have the squad to win that game.
Just a quick one on Alexander Isak. Is that relationship, is it something you've had to build, and does he demand something else of you as a winger to other strikers? Does he want the ball played into the box early, or is it a different relationship? Do you have to kind of get mentally on the same page?
It's different relation, and we have the chance. We've been injured in the same times, so we spend a lot of time together. So we have a lot of time to talk, and a lot of time when me and him just come back from injury, we come back from the bench, and we have to show quality. So we talk together. He explained to me where he wants the ball. I know my quality. I know what I can do, and it's what I did. Yeah. So we start to have like a great relation, and that's why I say like if we keep have this relationship as like the relationship if we look like when Kane and Son play all together, it's incredible, and Tottenham win game. So it's quite the relationship I want to have with him. So I hope I will have the opportunity to assist him.
I bet every Newcastle fan will hope you have that relationship. If you do it, do you think you will finish top 4 this season?
I'm sure if we do it, we're going to have like to be in very good position to finish top 4.
Bonne chance.
Merci.